ప్లీజ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ అయానిక్ ఈక్విలిబ్రియం. అయానిక్ ఈక్విలిబ్రియం ఒక పెద్ద లెసన్ కదా ప్రజ్వల్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ బెటర్ యూ ఆస్క్ ఏ ఫ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్. మనకి అయానిక్ ఈక్విలిబ్రియంలో ఒక ప్లేలిస్ట్ ఉంది, దాంట్లో అన్ని టాపిక్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఏదైనా పర్టికులర్ క్వశ్చన్ మీద డౌట్ ఉంటే ఐ కెన్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ హియర్. టాపిక్ మొత్తం అంటే అయితే ఫస్ట్ బోర్డు ఉండదు. గాట్ ఇట్? చాలా ఈజీ టాపిక్ అది అయానిక్ ఈక్విలిబ్రియం. కొంచెం కొంచెం కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా వర్క్ చేసుకుంటూ పోతే చాలు. పీహెచ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్, బఫర్ సొల్యూషన్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అని బాగా చేయాలి. అప్పుడు అయానిక్ ఈక్విలిబ్రియం విల్ బి వెరీ ఫనీ, అంటే బాగా ఫన్తో ఉన్నటువంటి టాపిక్లా ఉంటుంది. pH క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు కొన్ని పాయింట్స్ యూ నీడ్ టు రిమెంబర్. వన్ ఈస్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ మస్ట్ బి నార్మాలిటీ. దెన్ if some acids and bases are mixing, then N1V1 is equals to N2V2. If N1V1 is equal to N2V2, pH is equal to 7. ఇలాంటి కొన్ని ట్రికీస్ థింగ్స్, కొన్ని షార్ట్ కట్స్ చూసుకుంటే ఇట్ విల్ బి ఈజీ. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇలాంటివి 100 times dilution. Okay, if it is an acid, if it is, you are going for 100 times dilution, pH increases by 2 units. 1 ఉందనుకో 3 అవుతుంది. 10 times dilution, 1 ఉందనుకో ఓకేనా 2 అవుతుంది. ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ 10 times dilution, యాసిడ్ pH increases by 1 unit. బేస్ అయితే తగ్గుతూ వస్తుంది, 14లో ఉంటుంది. ఇట్ విల్ బి కమింగ్ డౌన్. ఇఫ్ యూ కాంట్ అండర్స్టాండ్ దట్, యూ ప్లీజ్ మెన్షన్ మీ. ఐ విల్ గో విత్ your according language, either Hindi or English. Okay. No other language. Marathi and all I can't. So tell me how your days are going on. Doubts, if you have any, you please mention. You can go through our channel. There are more than 1300 videos, subscribers and videos dominating subscribers. Okay, so you can find all questions, maximum questions I am trying to keep there. And now I'll try to keep all 2022, 2021, 2019 questions also as soon as possible. And whenever it is possible, try to keep this type of doubt clearing session. The problem is board. Okay, no issues. You have my number. Yes, Le Chatelier's principle. What is Le Chatelier's principle? For example, some equilibrium is maintained. Okay, this is equilibrium. When equilibrium is maintained, let us take, okay, this is the Zandubam equilibrium type. Okay, now if it is going like this, what I need to put? When it is going down, it will fail definitely. At this time I need to put some pressure here, some force here. I need to keep bringing here, otherwise like that. So equilibrium means already balanced state. Now what happens is, 1 second. Give me a moment. No issues. Sorry. Actually, I wanted to easy arrangement. Okay, done. So what actually happens is, whenever some equilibrium is there, because of that equilibrium, rate of forward reaction, rate of backward reaction will be same. Whatever the speed is there for forward reaction, backward reaction will also going with same speed. Now, when equal rates are there, equilibrium is going to be established. Once equilibrium is established, now what you are doing, you are making some changes, like you are keeping some extra reactants, you are removing some products, you are removing some reactants, adding whatever the changes, or you are increasing the temperature. Okay, now you are heating it. Otherwise, you are increasing some pressure. Okay, now when such kind of things are made, when such kind of things are going on, that means when you are making some changes on the equilibrium state. Equilibrium means just remember a plain water. You are sitting by the bank of a river, not river, a lake. Okay, now plain water is there. Into that you throw just a stone. Disturb the water. Yes, this kind of disturbance you are making on the equilibrium. So when this disturbance is done, what happens there? It's very simple. System will automatically change in such a way that, yes, definitely. Um, so first equilibrium will finish. Okay, Lavanya. First of all, so when equilibrium is made some changes, so equilibrium will automatically shift in such a way so that whatever the change you made is nullified. That means if you are increasing pressure, it will go for more volume side. If you are decreasing pressure, if you are increasing pressure, if you are increasing temperature, decreasing temperature, in all such kind of cases, I will give you one by one all expressions. See first, when you are increasing concentration of the reactants, okay, now reactants concentration when increased, okay, more forward reaction is happening because more reactants are there. This you can easily remember by the formula Kc. Kc is equals to concentration of reactants by concentration of products. Products by reactants. Products will be top and reactants. Concentration of products by concentration of reactants. If the concentration of reactants, if you are increasing, then Kc will definitely change. But Kc should not change. Kc depends only on temperature. In order to keep the Kc constant, what you need to think? Product should be increased. Okay, now product's concentration should be increased. That means when you are increasing the reactants, product's concentration increases. How? By maximum forward reaction. So by increasing concentration of reactants, forward reaction, by decreasing concentration of reactants, backward reaction. That means if you remove reactants, it will come back. Fine. Now think about the products. If you are increasing concentration of the products, backward reaction. If you are removing concentration of the products, okay, now concentration of products, if you are taking that, decreasing, that means you are removing the products, then forward reaction. If you are adding some products, backward reaction. Clear? Very simple. If you add reactants, forward. If you remove reactants, backward. If you add products, backward. If you remove products, forward. This is one point. What next? Next is temperature. If your forward reaction is endothermic, temperature is good. That means increase in temperature favors endothermic reaction. In decrease in temperature favors exothermic reaction. So if forward is exothermic, backward is obviously endothermic. Okay, if forward reaction is exothermic. For example, N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2 ammonia. We take this reaction. In ammonia formation case, it is exothermic. So if you increase the temperature, backward reaction will be favored because forward reaction is exothermic. When forward is exothermic, low temperature is good. If you are increasing temperature, backward reaction will be favored. High temperature, good for endothermic. Low temperature, good for exothermic. One more point is um, pressure. Pressure volume relation boils the you can go. Pressure is inversely proportional to volume. Clear? So when you are increasing pressure, less volume side reaction will be favored. If you are decreasing pressure, more volume side reaction will be favored. Okay, for example, N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2 ammonia. Reactants N2 plus 3H2, 4 moles are there. Products 2 ammonia, 2 moles are there. 4 moles, 2 moles. So where you want to go? Products there, reactants here. Okay, now. So 4 moles of reactants converting into 2 moles of products. Clear? So if you are increasing temperature, pressure, if you are increasing pressure, less mole side because moles directly proportional to volume. Less mole side it will go. Okay. But if you take H2 plus I2 gives rise to 2HI. H2 plus I2 gives rise to 2HI. There is no effect because number of moles reactants and products are same. When delta N is equals to 0, delta N means number of moles of products minus number of moles of reactants. If it is 0, then done. There is no issue, no question. It's gone. That means it is 0. Okay. That means pressure of effect is 0. One more point is there, that is catalyst. Catalyst does not alter equilibrium, but it makes the equilibrium quickly. That means it uh, makes the things happen quickly, and equilibrium is very quickly, instantaneously formed, like that you can say. That is the effect of what you say, catalyst. No effect, you can say simply no effect. Coming to our one more point, that is most interesting point, inertias. Addition of inertias at constant pressure, at constant volume. At constant volume, no effect. Addition of inertias at constant volume, no effect, no effect, no effect. But if you are adding at constant pressure, okay, simple. Logic is very simple. You are adding some inertias. Okay, inertias doesn't participate in reaction, but inertias definitely create some pressure. But our condition is same pressure. Condition is same pressure, but you added some inertias. It is creating some pressure. In order to maintain the pressure constant, we increase the volume. When the volume is increased, concentration of every substance decreases, because concentration is equal to number of moles by volume. When you are increasing volume, every substance concentration comes down. Whose concentration decreases much? Okay, now. Whose concentration decreases much? Immediately, for example, if central government makes that from tomorrow onwards 40% you need to pay tax. Okay, now, me and Ambani sir. Who is going to pay more tax? Me and Ambani sir, right? You are listening correct. Ambani sir. Who is going to pay more tax? Obviously Ambani sir. Okay, now he will be paying more than in crores, right? So who is getting more loss immediately? Percentage wise loss is same. Percentage wise loss is same. But who is getting more loss? He is losing more. Okay, now, that means the concentration of number of moles which are having greater number of moles, that decreases much, so the reaction will be moving in that direction. So simple, at constant volume no effect, but at constant pressure if you are adding inertias, it favors more volume side. Very simple logic. Constant pressure, constant volume. Constant volume no effect, constant pressure, more volume side it favors. It is Lee-Shortler principle. That, any more questions you were asking about Bronsted-Lowry and Lewis acids and Lewis bases? Lee-Shortley principle is done. Okay. If you are joining, you can talk to me. You can send messages so that I can take. Now, Bronsted-Lowry theory. Bronsted theory is very simple. Proton concept. If proton is donated, that is acid. If proton is accepted, that is base. Any substance, if it takes, if it gives, okay, now takes proton means is accepting proton, that is a base, which is releasing proton, that is a acid. For example, HCl releases proton, okay, HNO3 releases proton, H2SO4, acetic acid, all these they are releasing proton, but the condition is there should be one Bronsted base also, to whom they are going to give, so there should be one acceptor also. And for example, water is accepting H plus, it is becoming H3O plus, HCl is becoming Cl minus. Now HCl becoming Cl minus, HCl is acid, Cl minus is conjugate base. Okay, one second, let me keep a message and I'll joining you soon. So right, we were talking about Bronsted. Louis, before Louis, we will complete Bronsted. Bronsted acids and bases. Bronsted acid, Bronsted base, both are depending on the concept of proton. If proton is lost, okay, the proton is released, that is acid. Proton is accepted, that is base. So proton concept. So transfer of proton, you can say neutralization. Could you please explain the question? The pH of 0.02 m solution of acetic acid is 5.0. Definitely, definitely, I will. Give me some time. We are in discussion of Bronsted-Lowry theory. After that, we will go with that. Meanwhile, you can send me some messages. Okay, now my WhatsApp number is known to you. Don't call me. I am generally very lazy in attending a call. You just message me WhatsApp or Telegram, anything. I will be sharing my number. You can check my number. So, sir, we'll go to that question. Before that, Louis Bronsted here. So, H2O, for example, H2O, remove one H plus, H2O, if you are removing H plus, it will become OH minus, right? H2O, OH minus, one proton is difference is there. When one proton difference is there, you can call this as, it can be called as conjugate acid base pair. Now, water is acid, OH minus is base. Now, take OH minus, OH minus, remove one H plus, it will become O minus 2. OH minus is now acid. OH minus is also acid, you see. Bronsted theory, magic. Okay, magic. OH minus is now acid and O minus 2 is conjugate base. So one proton only difference should be there. That is called conjugate acid base pair. And if acid is strong, its base is weak. Conjugate base is weak. For example, HCl, strong acid. Cl minus is weak base. Acetic acid, CH3COH, weak acid. So acetate ion is strong. Right? This is about Bronsted theory. And leveling effect of water is also an important point here. Leveling effect of water means when you drop any acid into water, it is equal to the H3O plus ions of water. It is the strength of the H plus ions will be equal to the H3O plus ions of water, any acid. Similarly, any base that is equals to the strength of OH minus ions of water. Leveling effect. All acid strength is same in acids. All base strength is same in water. Okay. Coming to Lewis theory. Lewis theory says about acids and bases very simple logic. Electron pair donor, electron pair acceptor. Four acids you can remember. Electron pair donors, bases. Electron pair acceptors, acids. Acceptors, acid. Donors, bases. Generally, who will accept electron pair? Those who are in need. Okay, which are in need? The atoms with a sextet configuration. We generally read octet configuration. Octet means 8 electrons. Niharika, dissociation means breaking beta. Okay, now breaking of a compound is called dissociation. Like CaCO3 gives us CO plus CO2. So coming to Lewis acids. Okay, now in Lewis acids, so first point you can take all atoms with a sextet configuration. Means 6 electrons in the outermost shell. They are in need of 2 electrons. Next, all cations. Okay, now all cations, but generally we don't consider first group and second group because first group and second group cations are already stable, so they don't accept. Okay, now some books it will be given they accept. They generally don't accept electron pair. Okay, because they are already stable. So that is one point. Okay, now all cations you can take. Some books it is mentioned, so don't worry much. Cations, because cations will have definitely vacant orbital. Third one, multiple bonds between two different atoms like SO2, sulfur, oxygen. Oxygen more electronegative. So take the electron pair. Sulfur will be in need of electrons. So definitely that is again electrophile type. Electrophiles are nothing but Lewis acids, you can say. They are in need of electrons. Okay. So cations with sextet configuration with vacant orbitals like BF3, BCl3, AlCl3, SiCl4. Silicon will be having vacant orbitals. All these and multiple bonds with dissimilar atoms. Clear? Coming to Lewis bases. Lewis bases are very simple. They must have either negative charge or lone pair of electrons. Ammonia, lone pair nitrogen, PH3, H2O, H2S. All these are Lewis bases. They must be able to donate the lone pair of electrons. Clear? Next, negative charge. Cl minus, Br minus, I minus, OH minus. Okay, now all these negative charges, they can very comfortably donate. And one point, cations, I was saying that some exceptions are possible, but anions, no exceptions. All anions are Lewis bases. And one very interesting point is multiple bonds between two same atoms. C double bond C, N double bond N. Okay, the same atom, C triple bond C. Multiple bonds between two same atoms is nucleophile. Nucleophile means you can say Lewis base. Okay, so Lewis acids, Lewis bases. Bronsted acids, Bronsted bases. Even more doubts, you just send me a message. I will try to clear. One question from Srinivas Reddy. Good evening, sir. Could you please explain the question? The pH of 0.02 m solution of acetic acid is 5. what are the values of H plus and Ka respectively? Now, 0.02 concentration is given, acetic acid. First of all, pH is given 5. When pH is mentioned 5, let me check the question again. pH is 5, right? pH is 5. pH is 5 means H plus and concentration is 10 to the power of minus 5. Clear? H plus concentration for weak acids is equals to, there are two formulas, C alpha and other formula is root over KAC. C is known to you, H plus is known to you. Because pH is equal to 5 means H plus concentration is equals to 10 power minus 5. See sir, Srinivas Reddy Garu, if you are my student, it's okay. Otherwise, if you are a faculty, fine sir. The pH of 0.02, what you need to do is, sir, H plus and concentration is 10 power minus 5. Fine. 10 power minus 5 is equal to root over KAC. C is given 0.02. K you can find. Right? Um, the problem with this, I can't write here on the screen. Otherwise, I could have solved it. Very simple, I'm saying. pH is equal to 5 means H plus concentration 10 power minus 5. C is given 0.02. You can find out Ka. And H plus concentration is equal to C alpha. Alpha also you can find. H plus is given, C is given. H plus is equals to 10 power minus 5. Okay, that you are taking from pH. You can easily get. And Niharika, you asked about dissociation. Dissociation is breaking. Okay, now, when a substance breaks, it is called dissociation, decomposition. Okay, like this. And when you are talking about ionic equilibrium, dissociation means how much it is getting dissociated. Or HCl, H plus and Cl minus. Acetic acid, CH3COO minus and H plus. This is you can call dissociation. Dissociation is splitting, breaking, ionization, all these you can mention. Fine. Any more? Let me check my WhatsApp. If any doubts are there, you please WhatsApp me. Here is a message. Chemistry teachers, thank you, sir. And GKs. Right. No other questions here. Yeah, ask me questions. Quick, 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 quick. If no questions are there, no concepts are there, let me take you some important examples. How to do. Today actually I didn't have a class for one section in my college, so I wanted to talk to them. One question, doubts, question paper doubts, or any other things that you want to share, that you want to ask, you can please message me. I'll try to clear. Few questions, few answers. Done. Job done. My job is done. Now is your turn. Keep more focus. Second, plus two students, class 12 students. We expect JEE main examination in the month of February. Thank you, Ramesh sir. Thank you so much. Any important topics you would recommend for boards? Definitely. Why not? Boards means first year or second year? Sorry, you first year or second year? That means class 11 or class 12. Thank you, Ramesh sir. Ramesh sir was my colleague, but he is my brother. Thank you so much. So class 11, sorry you. Your doubt is about important topics. If it is class 11, generally, was CBSE or any, atomic structure, chemical bonding, and organic chemistry. Okay, easy learning. If you want to be very good, 10th grade, sir, you actually um, you just message me, okay? Because 10th grade means I need to talk to my other friends. I deal with class 11 and class 12. So what are the important topics of class 10? Um, to be practical, I exactly don't know. If any doubt is there, I can explain. So 10th boards, I think same atomic structure, periodic classification, chemical bonding, acids and bases, some chemistry of carbon compounds. These are generally important topics because the same are going to be repeated in your class 11. States of matter, I think, if I'm not wrong, that is in class 9. States of matter you are going to face in class 11 again. But Abhinav, good evening. So sorry you can take my number here. I just to keep in my description also I will keep. You can check anytime. Otherwise, all of you can note down. Whenever you find some doubt, you just message me. WhatsApp, you message me. I will try to keep that video here. Otherwise, I will immediately answer there. Maximum times I will immediately answer because if the question is very good, I'll ask my students in the class itself. My number is 8904467 423. 8904467 423. So how to know a solution is saturated or unsaturated? We exactly don't know without the solubility values. Okay, generally for every compound there will be a solubility value. Let us say NaCl, sodium chloride. If the value is given solubility is 10 gram, that means 10 grams of it is soluble in 100 ml. That means up to 10 grams you can make it. Exactly 10 grams means it is um, saturated. More than 10 grams if you are making, that is super saturated. Less than that is unsaturated. So without that solubility value you can't say whether it is saturated or not. Only one practical, if you want to see, you can do something. Take a glass, whatever the salt you are putting, you just put some amount, 1 gram, 2 grams, stir it, continue when the process stops and the salt is still crystallized form, it is not dissolving. That means the saturation level is over. That is now uh, it is going to super saturated level. Or the earlier, whatever the stages you are adding 1 gram, that was all unsaturated. Now you almost came to saturated stage. If you still increase, that will become super saturated. For that purpose, you need to increase the temperature. We know that concept now. Making of gulab jamun syrup. Navneet Gupta, what is chemical reaction? Hello, Navneet Gupta. A chemical reaction is a process where a chemical substance changes into some other substance. For example, sodium hydroxide is a base, reacts with HCl to form sodium chloride and water. Sodium hydroxide is one type of compound. Sodium chloride is another type of compound. I will take one another example. CaCO3 on heating, CaO and CO2. So CaCO3 changed into CaO. So one chemical substance, if it is turned into some other chemical substance, you can say that is a chemical reaction. If only some physical change is taking place, you take ice, ice can be converted to liquid water can be converted to water vapor. All this is physical process. Okay, now only physical state is changing, so that is called physical process. If a chemical process is changing, a chemical compound is changing, that is called a chemical process. One more message we have here, that is, as a lecturer I learned many chemistry concepts from you, sir. Thank you very much. Your encouragement is a lot for me and many students. Thank you, Ramesh sir. It's all your affection and love. We are brothers, we are united forever, right? Mr. Abhinav, coming to you. Once, can you, what are the branched bases? Branched bases are those substances which are ready to accept proton. If they can take proton, they are branched bases. Say ammonia. Ammonia takes H plus to form NH4 plus, branched base. Water can take H plus to form H3O plus, branched base. Cl minus can take H plus HCl, branched base. And you take NH4 plus. NH4 plus, it won't take any H plus. So it is not a branched base. H3O plus, H3O plus, you never see H4O plus 2. It is not possible. So H3O plus is not a branched base. That means The compound must be able to accept a proton. Okay, the compound must be able to accept a proton, then you can say that is a constant case. Okay, Abhi? Then, Navneet Gupta, any more doubts? Done, Mr. Abhinav. And go through with our all, what you say, ionic equilibrium concepts. मॉलिक्यूलर वेट कैसे निकालते हैं, चलो बताएंगे नवनीत गुप्ता के लिए. नवनीत गुप्ता, फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू वांट टू गो विथ HCl, हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड. इन हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड एक हाइड्रोजन एटम है और एक क्लोरीन एटम है. एक हाइड्रोजन का एटॉमिक वेट, एक क्लोरीन का एटॉमिक वेट 35.5, 1 35.5, दोनों को ऐड करो 36.5. सोडियम हाइड्रॉक्साइड लेंगे. सोडियम हाइड्रॉक्साइड का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है, पहले आपको फॉर्मूला पता होना चाहिए. ओके ना, सोडियम, ऑक्सीजन, हाइड्रोजन. सोडियम एटॉमिक मास होता है 23. यू कैन चेक ऑल दिस. आपको ये सब याद होना चाहिए, याद भी हो जाएगा, जल्दी ही याद हो जाएगा. ओके, सो सोडियम 23, ऑक्सीजन का 16 16 एंड हाइड्रोजन का 1. 23 प्लस 16 प्लस 1, 23 प्लस 16 प्लस 1 इज 40. ओके, कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट लो, CaCO3. एक कैल्शियम का होता है 40, एक कार्बन का होता है 12. तीन ऑक्सीजन है, एक एक ऑक्सीजन का 16, कैल्शियम का 40, कार्बन का 12, 3 ऑक्सीजन ईच 16. सबको मिला 100 हो जाएगा. नाउनीत वाटर का, इसे नाउनीत वाटर फॉर्मूला इज H2O. दो हाइड्रोजन है, एक एक हाइड्रोजन का 1, सो दो हाइड्रोजन के लिए 2, एक ऑक्सीजन का 16 16, 16 प्लस 2 इज 18. वाटर मॉलिक्यूलर मास इज 18 18. अमोनिया के लिए तो 17, नाइट्रोजन का 14 14, 3 हाइड्रोजन है 3, सो 14 प्लस 3 17. मीथेन आप लेंगे, कार्बन का 12 12 एंड 4 हाइड्रोजन का 4, 12 प्लस 4 इज 16. ओके नवनीत, फाइन. और कुछ डाउट्स है बेटा? You can send me. I will try to give you here my number again. 8904467423. Degree of dissociation of 0.1 CH3COH is no. You can't say better. Nikita, 0.1 normal acetic acid का dissociation is, you cannot say. Only thing is it is not 100% dissociated surely. We need some more information here. Either pH value should be there. Okay, the degree of dissociation is alpha, concentration is there, or you need pH. If you know pH, H plus concentration is equal C alpha, then you can find alpha. Data is missing. Oh, this is from today's mains question paper. What are the options, beta? Can you send me options? Otherwise, WhatsApp me once. Let me check. So, JEE mains we are expecting in the month of February. If not, it will go to the month of almost April last. Okay, na? So, if it is in the month of February, you must be ready. We are moving into November. November, December, January. If you work hard, it will be very much useful. I will try to keep every day at least half an hour, 40 minutes doubt session, some encouragement type of session. Whatever your doubts are there, whatever things are there, you just go on posting in WhatsApp. Okay, na? I will give you every day one topic like that we'll discuss. Otherwise, whatever the general doubts are there, whatever you are getting, we'll discuss. I want to spare around 30 minutes to 1 hour, depending on students' interaction and all. It's almost 35 minutes. I'll keep this video as it is in my channel. If you want, you can check in it. Maximum things I will try to clear, those which are known to me. I can't say that I know everything. Okay, na? I may know 1 by Avogadro number part of chemistry, right? Avogadro's number is 6.023 10 power 23. Question, Niharika, did you send me the question? Yes, Nikita, I'm just looking the paper. Which question better number? The degree of dissociation of in bracket Ka value is given. Na? That's what I'm asking. When Ka value is given, alpha, okay now, Ka value is given, Ka is equal to C alpha square better. Ka is equal to C alpha square. Ka is given there some 10 to the power of minus 5 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 10 power minus 5. C alpha square. Yeah, Nikita. You write the formula Ka is equal to C alpha square. Ka is 10 to the power of minus 5. C is zero point 0.1. So alpha will become 0.02, 10 power minus 2. Ka is equal to C alpha square. Zero point 0.1, 10 power minus 5. Alpha square is equal to 10 power minus 4 beta. So alpha is equal to 10 power minus 2. Is it clear, Nikita? Sir, I have a doubt which of the following is a Bronsted-Lowry acid but not allogenous acid. Let me check, Mr. Bodin. Um, HCl, you see, question is which of the following is a Bronsted-Lowry acid but not allogenous acid. HCl can release H plus ions, NH4 plus BF3 CH3COH. Clear, na? Bronsted-Lowry acid and not allogenous acid. BF3 is not either. Okay, no, BF3 is not having any H plus ions. So BF3 is not a Bronsted acid, not a allogenous acid. Forget about BF3. Remaining, if you see CH3COOH and HCl, in these two cases you can expect H plus to come out. CH3COO minus and H plus. HCl can be converted to H plus and Cl minus. In aqueous solutions, you can expect this reaction. Fine. The problem comes with NH4 plus. NH4 plus ammonia and hydrogen, there is a dative bond. Okay, na? Ammonia and hydrogen, when there is a dative bond, it is not easily going out. So NH4 plus is not like allogenous acid. NH4 plus is not donating H plus ions in aqueous solution. Okay, na? It is not converting into NH3 and H plus. So here BF3 is neither allogenous nor Bronsted. Forget about BF3. And CH3COH, a weak acid, can release little bit of H plus ions. HCl can release H plus ions very comfortably. So both these are Bronsted as well as allogenous, but not NH4 plus. NH4 plus is what do you say? NH4 plus Bronsted and allogenous. Allogenous acid means in aqueous solutions it should release H plus ions, and in case of Bronsted theory it should release this, it should give up this H plus ions to some Bronsted base. Okay, now so Bronsted base it can give the H plus ions, but in water solutions it cannot. So answer should be NH4 plus. If anything is different, you just message me. Let me check. Then. Thank you. Most welcome, beta. Nikta, most welcome. Inka, any other doubts? Tell me. No doubts? We'll check. WhatsApp, no questions. Over 62. This is from today's science paper, Nikita. Done. So, what I was telling is, if the exam, seniors, class 12 students, if the JEE mains examination is going to be held in the month of February, you must be ready. November, December, January, 3 months you have almost 90 days. Okay, 90 days or 100 days you have. And you need to be perfect at least in 30 topics. Okay, first year, second year. For class 11 topics, atomic structure, periodic classification, chemical bonding, states of matter, equilibrium, ionic equilibrium, and chemical equilibrium, thermodynamics, organic chemistry. Don't worry about the inorganic chemistry. You keep inorganic chemistry for the month of Feb. Okay, we'll see in the month of February, not February. Otherwise, January ending. Don't worry about that now. Second year point, if you see, four physical chemistry chapters important. Okay, just give me a moment. Kavi Chabu, very good. I'll call you in 2 minutes. So, sorry. Hmm. Come back to the our point. If it is going to be held in the month of April, then you will be getting some more time. But don't think that the time is available. At the time, you will be preparing for boards and all. Hmm? So that is going to be a tough job. So try to complete all this by the January ending only. Go with all 2022, 2021, 2019, 2020. These 4 years question papers, more than sufficient bits are there. More than sufficient. Okay, now all concepts are almost covered. You try to be perfect in all those. Doubts whenever you find, particularly chemistry, you post, you send me. I will try to explain. Okay, now all um, top colleges, they have given you the materials of the previous questions, and all publication books are also available. Don't miss those. Don't miss a single question. Okay, now that is your syllabus, that is your concept, that is the trend of the questions. If you are very good at that, that's enough. Coming to the next point, that is if you are class 11 students, just ask your brothers and sisters who are in class 12, okay, in your college seniors, ask them how is their preparation. Okay, now very few are very comfortable, otherwise remaining are now they are struggling. Okay, that should not happen. Okay, now that should not happen means you can start the working now onwards. Okay, now we are on Diwali. Okay, we are in Diwali time. Okay, now outside crackers you can listen the sounds. So Diwali means November. November, December, January. In these 3 months, you try to complete first year organic chemistry, first year physical chemistry comfortably, conveniently, and confidently. If you are perfect in these topics, inorganic chemistry, don't worry, because inorganic most of the times conceptual things, otherwise facts will be there that you need to remember, and memorizing some things is not easy. Chemical bonding type of concepts are there that you can practice. Okay, no, but if any fact is there, like oxygen is having the least electron affinity in the group, what is the logic? Nothing. If there is some logic, fluorine also should have least, nitrogen also should have least, but only oxygen is having least. That means you need to remember. So such kind of ratta मारने की जो भी things होते हैं, that will see in the last. Okay, so fine. Hope you are doing good job, and I am also doing good job. I will try to give you everyday time. Every day morning I will try to give based on my college schedule. Okay, now what time I am going to give you? I will try to give you every day minimum half an hour time. I will try. Okay, now, because it gives immense pleasure for a teacher to talk to students even at home, right? Have a wonderful day. I am just signing off because no questions are coming. Okay, Nikita, thank you. Navneet, thank you. Abhinav, thank you. For Ramesh sir, thank you so much. Edwin Raja, thank you. Sarayu, thank you, beta. Sarayu, you are of 10th grade. Any question, doubts, are there, you please send me. Ramesh sir, thank you so much for your all your confidence on me, and Srinivas Reddy, Niharika Reddy, Lavanya. Thank you all, and for making my session live lively. Okay, chalo. 6 members you are watching now. So कल मिलेंगे फिर. Tomorrow I will keep based on my college schedule. One time available. If sometime I am free in college, I will try to keep in college life. Okay, done.